Hey everybody, it's Beth. Today I'll be using this honeycomb burlap as well as a couple other burlaps from Dollar Tree and this honeycomb vase. So what I did was took this little flower cutout, which was from Dollar Tree, and I just made a larger version of it and traced that out on the 3 different burlaps I'm using, and I did 2 of each pattern. And then after I had the little pieces cut out, I just took some Mod Podge and brushed it on all of the edges of the burlap to prevent it from fraying. And I did that to all 6 pieces that I cut out. And then just used my heating tool to dry all of those. Next, I took my fabrics and just made sure that I'm using the same pattern to glue together, and held it up against each other just to make sure I have them lined up correctly. Used some fabric hot glue and just went around and glued each petal together, and leaving one petal unglued so that I can fill them afterwards. And then I just went around after gluing them together and trimmed up any pieces that were a little bit larger than one side. And then I took these 3 dowels. They were from Hobby Lobby. And I just brushed on some home decor wax by Folkart. And then took a baby wipe to blend them in. And I did this twice just to get a darker color. And then I took some Fiberfill, which I get from Walmart, and stuffed each of my little flowers, making sure to use small amounts at a time so I can fill up each of those petals nice and easily. After I had that one just about filled, I partially hot glued that last petal together, leaving just a little bit of it open so I can put in the dowel and the remainder of the Fiberfill to fill in that last petal. Next, I put some of the hot glue on the end of the dowel, put it inside the flower, and just let that sit there for a minute, and then filled it up the rest of the way with the Fiberfill, and then took the hot glue and closed the rest of the little petal. Once I had all 3 of them filled, I took little buttons. These came from a pack from Dollar Tree, and I just hot glued them to the center of each flower. Next, I took this vase from Dollar Tree, which has like a honeycomb design on it, and I painted it with 2 coats of Sandstone chalk paint by Waverly, and let that dry completely, and then sanded down around the entire thing to show the honeycomb design with the white color showing through. And next I just cut down some floral foam and filled the vase, added some Spanish moss to the top, and then I took 2 of the flowers and pushed the dowels down into the foam, kind of at an angle, and they're more towards the back of the vase, and then trimmed up about 2 inches off of the last one, put that in the front, and that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching.